And we're rolling. Episode 125, we back on that head top, and I'm not going to hold y'all. I just want to say, while I'm here, I feel so grateful to be alive on this day. You know what I mean? In the same city that Jalen Brunson plays basketball. Oh, wait. Let me get my bomb on. Jesus. Like, I prayed for times like this. I understand you, Meek Mill. I get it. We eye to eye because I really used to pray for times like this, broski. You know what I mean? And just watching that man go to work, quick 40 piece like it's nothing. You know what I mean? Send all of my Detroit friends home, Cancun bound.
Damn.
You know what I mean? That was fucking poetic. I'm not gonna lie to you. It almost doesn't even impress me anymore. He just like I expect it. I just know he's gonna show up when the lights are bright. I know he's gonna show up and he's gonna do what he has to do. And now, you know what I mean? The Celtics is looking at us. I see all my Boston friends over there. You know what I mean? Feeling very confident. Just know you can punch, but we punch back. All right, so. It's going to be a good series, I think. You know what I mean? I don't think we're going to get smoked like everybody else does. And I'm excited and I'm hyped because, you know what I mean? I feel like I got one of the best players on the planet. And he's cold-blooded. He don't give a fuck what's going on around him. Nothing matters. You know what I mean? He's gonna fucking put your young boy, best defender, whatever the fuck, skates. Brother, skates. He sent that boy to the roller rink, ATL style. You know what I mean? Nasty work. All the way out the frame, you know what I mean? And then the cuff, it was so good. Motherfuckers thought it was an offensive foul. That's how good that crossover was. You know what I mean? They thought he pushed off Michael Jordan status, but he didn't. You know what I mean? He just caught him with something disgusting. So shouts to Jalen Brunson, shouts to the Knicks. You know what I mean? We're moving on to the second round. This is usually where it ends for us, but hopefully we have something different in store this year. You know what I mean?
Facts.
But yeah, that's how I want to start the episode. Talk to me, Lani. It's episode 125. How do you say that in Spanish?
125.
There you go. You know what I mean? Confidence now.
Yeah.
I feel the confidence dripping off of you. You know what I mean? We good until until at least 129. You know what I mean? And when we hit 130, it's just gonna be a little bit extra.
Yeah. It's the 15s and 16s that fuck me up, but
we'll be here. Anyways, talk to them. Let's jump right into it. What do you have on the mata today, Lani?
Shout out to Styll.
Yeah.
This is the DMX 99.
DMX
Facts.
At Woodstock.
Yeah, the good crown. Facts.
Great crown, bro. I love that crown. No lie. Yeah. I'm not gonna hold you. Fucking
needed that dog energy this morning. You feel me?
It was pause. That's pause.
That's pause.
I needed that dog energy this morning.
What you mean when he like that? He got that dog in him. What you mean? You got that?
I don't know that growling makes it better, but I'm not gonna hold you. I was It's a fire crown, and it was wild interesting because when I fucking first started looking through the camera lens, and I turned the shit on today, and I was looking at you, I was like, is there a fucking stain on the camera? Because like it had like the good tie-dye, like, you know what I mean, splash where it was, and I thought like the fucking screen was messed up. That I had to like wipe some shit off of it, but nope, it was just your trippy hat. You know what I mean? So, shouts to Styll. Shouts to good people over there. You know what I mean? I gotta make my way to Styll next time I'm in Toronto because I had a nice little weekend in Toronto, but it was just like it was a flash and I was out. So I'm coming back for sure. Maybe summertime. I feel like summertime in Toronto's lit. We should take a little trip, Lani. I'm not gonna hold you. It's a little vibe.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
Type shit. Anyways, today on the mata, you know what I mean? I'm in my Knicks bag still. It's backwards, so you can't really tell, but I got the MSG South of John Jay. You know what I mean? That's what we've donned it. The New York Mets with the New York word mark on the front. You know what I mean? Corduroy bill. Yeah, green bottom, white gutter. You know what I mean? Threw it on backwards. I had to throw the Jalen Brunson jersey back on just cause. Like, why not? You know what I mean? I don't know. I might need, honestly, after yesterday, I might need like 2 more Jalen Brunson jerseys. Like, we really can't have enough. You know what I mean, this guy, what he's done for this city. You know what I mean? I had a moment yesterday where I was like, I'm definitely naming my child Jalen Brunson. You know what I mean? And Shorty's really not with it, but at the very least, the dog is getting named Brunson, just for sure. If not Jalen, then I'm gonna try to sneak in Brunson. You know what I mean? Like maybe Brunson as a first name. I'm not mad at that.
Brunson.
You know it's sophisticated. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We're going to figure it out. I don't know. Anyways, that's what we got on the Mata today. Let's move right into the shits. You know what I mean? The off the dome power hour, if you will. We'll go clothing and footwear news. And this was something pretty interesting to me because I know you've seen this shoe before. You know what I mean? And I definitely seen this shoe before. So it's coming to the forefront now. You know what I mean?
Did we talk about this?
I don't know if we actually talked about it, but it's releasing. You know what I mean? It's coming. Like I think next week, maybe next week. Next week.
So this capsule releases exclusively in Japan on May 9th, online and in person. Okay, so no U.S. release yet, just in Japan.
Wow, that makes me feel mad exclusive because I was in the United States rocking these shits. So that's kind of cool, you know what I mean? But yeah, we have the Nike Sacai Zegamadome, you know what I mean? Which is a pretty cool name, I'm not going to hold you. Lani, how you feeling about this shoe? I want to say, I wish I could say like, if you didn't see it, you know what I mean, in person, but like just off the pictures, like what are the pictures given to you? Anything interesting, good vibes, bad vibes? No?
Give me like, I don't know if this is gonna sound off, but like Transformer vibes.
Okay, I can see that.
You feel me? I'm really digging this gray, space gray with the yellow accents.
Yeah.
We got a Vibram bottom outsole or whatever.
Yeah, Vibram on the outsole.
Vibram outsole, so it's supposed to last forever.
No, very durable shoe for sure. It's super comfortable as well. Yeah. Like I rocked the shit out of these last summer. I was doing a little wear test, and I'm not gonna hold you. Almost every day I threw these shits on, and what you was saying?
No, you was about to get into it.
I was super sad that I had to give these back because they got more comfortable as they went on, like every day. You know what I mean? So I really want to just keep these forever, but. Yeah, I don't know. Like, if they do come to the United States, I'm not gonna hold you. This gray pair, I might entertain just because I know this is a real utility shoe. Like, I feel confident going outside in this shoe. Anything could happen. The world could end, and I'm wearing these. I'm like, I bet. What we got to do? You know what I mean? Like, where we got to go? I'm ready. I'm already on deck. You know what I mean? I don't got to go change my shoes. So I like that in a shoe. You know what I mean? I like a shoe where like if I'm gonna go to fucking. You know what I mean? Puerto Rico, and I want to go to the jungle. This is a jungle type shoe. You know what I mean? Like, I could go to the jungle and feel comfortable in the jungle. You know what I mean?
You're saying it's a dad shoe. Like.
Probably. I'm a dad. I'm not really a dad, but I'm a dad. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the most dad, not actually a dad that you can have.
The way you're selling it is just so much dad vibes. Like, it's funny. You don't
That's what I'm on, though. You know what I mean? That's really what I'm on. I'm on my dad shit heavily, especially with shoes. You know what I mean? That's what I look for in a shoe.
It's an investment.
I'm looking for a dad shoe. You know
Adding years to life in footwear.
For sure. You know what I mean? Like, if I want to go, like, you know what I mean, on a date, I could do that. But then if I want to go on a hike right after, I could do that. You know what I mean? Very, very multifaceted, if you will.
It's bringing conversation to dinner. Like, babes, you see these shoes?
Yeah, these white shits is kind of dark.
Vibram bottom. Damn, I'm not gonna lie. The white ones is cute. I feel like that's the one for date night. That's for the vacation.
That's like, a different kind of
like
drip.
You in the store, like dad vibes. You in the store.
That's real dad vibes.
Like, you buy both. You buy one. You like, yeah, I'm gonna wear these now. The other one, all right, that's for vacation.
The real dad vibes is wearing the white joints with like ankle socks, where you can see your ankles still coming out the shoe, and the rest of the fit is just like a whole different color.
The linen pants. You got the linen pants.
You can have anything on. You
linen
just got
pants,
white shoes,
white
for
top,
no
and then the Knicks hat on top. You feel me? It's just like, yeah, I'm from New York, but I'm on vacation.
Yeah. You know what's funny? It's like every time I go on vacation and I bring mad New York hats with me, I'd be forgetting that I'm wearing New York hats. So when people come up to me and they'd be like, "Oh, so you're from New York?" I'd be like, "How did you know?" Little did I know.
It's like, who told you my business? They're watching us.
I'm like, damn, do I give New York that crazy? And then I get to the dinner table, I take my hat off, and I'm like, oh, I see.
It's just vibes. Like, it took me a while to realize that we have accents. I never really realized that we have New York accents until going to other places.
Do we have accents, y'all? If you watch this show and you are not from New York City, do me and Lani have accents?
No, we definitely got New York accents. It took me a while to realize it because at first I was like, nah, I don't got no accent. But after, like, you talking to other people in different cities and shit, and like they be pointing it up, like, damn. It's like when I say coffee, niggas be like, you saying coffee, but I'm just like, niggas, coffee.
Yeah, I don't know.
How you say coffee?
Couldn't tell you. I mean, coffee. I don't know.
Because we say with the coffee.
All right, anyways. Copper drop. Would you buy these? No.
I'm saying yeah, on a discount. I'm not paying $140. They actually with the Vibram bottom, I'm gonna estimate $170. Henry Sacai $170.
I would pay $140.
Yeah, they $170 or $190. $170, $190.
I would say $190, maybe like $210 if you're really trying to get crazy.
Okay, because the Sacai branding.
You know how they get down.
Yeah.
It's real nasty work.
Okay, right. Let's see if it makes it to the U.S.
Yeah, that's the Sacai Nike Zegamadome. You know what I mean? Sounds like a fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex type. You know what I mean? Vibe. Jurassic Park. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, it's a Zegamadome. The Zegamadome stopped my friend. Anyways, moving on. Let's go FC Barcelona, Cactus Jack. You know what I mean? This is like a crossover of multiple things we've been talking about over the last few weeks. You know what I mean? Bloatcore meets Cactus Jack. You know what I mean? Like,
this is crazy.
Talk to me. How are we feeling about the FC Barcelona Cactus Jack?
This is money. This is big money. Big anytime soccer is like a worldwide sport. So when you see a soccer team teaming up with like Travis Scott and then Spotify, there's a lot of money on the table. You feel me? Like, this is actually crazy. But it looks like just 2 items. It's looking like a jersey, Barcelona jersey with the split blue and red, Cactus Jack in the center. Wait, does it say ambush on the side? No, no, what it says on the side. But yeah, we got that, and then a t-shirt. T-shirt's cool. I'm not mad at the t-shirt. It's like a soccer ball with wings, with the faded little. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. I'm not mad at that. Oh, it says the limited edition collection includes a jacket, 2 hoodies, a retro jersey, t-shirt, shorts, hat, scarf, and vintage football.
I'm not gonna hold you. This t-shirt is kind of fly right here.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Got the soccer ball with the wings.
My fault. I must have zoned out for a second.
And then Spotify is also hosting Scott's first ever performance in Barcelona May 10th, described as an invite-only show, a landmark for his most dedicated fans.
Interesting.
Yeah. FC Barcelona will wear the Cactus Jack branded jerseys against Real Madrid on May 11th. Oh, that's going to be a big match. With the women's team debuting the kit on May 18th for their final Liga F match. Limited quantities drop via Barker stores in Spain and online 10 a.m. CES. I don't even know what that is. But May 9th. May 9th and then May 11th. Oh, yeah, May 9th.
All right. There you go. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, this is interesting. I wish I liked the Cactus Jack logo a little bit more on the front, but it's cool. I like the split jersey. It's nice.
The hoodie's not bad.
Pretty decent collection.
But the t-shirt definitely got it.
Yeah. This sweater is pretty cool too. Not from the crew neck vibe, but yeah.
Oh, the other one's better.
What the other hoodie?
Yeah.
Both the hoodies are like whatever to me. Nothing crazy.
Or is it the same one? He just got his. Oh no, it's 2 different hoodies. Okay. Oh, then he's wearing a jacket, but they're not showing what the jacket looked like with the back.
Is that the jacket?
But that's kind of zesty. Travis, why are you wearing a scarf around your waist? What the fuck is you doing?
You know what I mean? Somebody told him to do it. He did it.
Okay.
Travis don't have a mind of his own. You know what I mean? Like, he just gets told what to do and he does it.
Oh, my God. The scarf around the waist, but the model got the scarf around his head. It'd be like, nah, make the model do that. I wear the scarf on my hat.
This shit look kind of swaggy in this picture, though. I'm not going to hold you. It don't make sense, but it look cool. I guess we'll move on. That was Travis in FC Barcelona. You know what I mean? Cactus Jack vibes.
Mm-hmm.
What's pause about that?
I don't know. Scarf around the waist is just like, nah.
That's the Caribbean in you coming out.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
That's like that's nah. We're not gonna do that.
Anyways, let's move on. Let's go summer 2025. Because you know what's wrong? What if Travis was gay? So what? What's the problem then?
Then
Kanye could suck dick, but Travis can't be gay?
Nah, because then if I knew he was gay, it would be like, okay, he's gay. I wouldn't even say anything because he's gay, so that's why he's doing women things. You feel me? But
that's not what being gay means.
What you mean?
There's a lot of manly gay men.
They dress feminine.
Not all gay men dress feminine.
Oh, you're right. That is true.
That's not how that works.
That is true.
That is
damn. But nah, when you got the
gay
scarf,
is a spectrum,
when you got the
just
scarf,
like regular.
Nah, but when you got the scarf around the waist, that's not
regular.
regular. When you got the scarf around the waist, that's
what
not
is regular?
That's not a scarf is meant to be on your neck. You feel me? Like over your head. Like you
fashion
got the scarf,
is about reinterpretation,
you got the scarf.
brother.
It's not like it's a kilt. It's not like he's wearing a kilt.
Listen, fashion is about reinterpretation. I'm not going to hold you. I've seen women take things that weren't things and turn them into other things all the time.
Yeah, women.
So what?
They the exception.
Don't let your gender stop you, brother. You know what I mean?
Nah.
Live your life to the fullest.
You're not gonna do it,
man or woman.
Because you know what I'm.
Do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Damn, I'm mad.
You wasn't saying that when Lil Wayne, not Lil Wayne, when Young Thug had the dress on because he had the stick.
He had the stick.
There's a reason for everything. How you know that Travis didn't have the stick on him, and that's why he had to put the scarf on his waist. I'm just saying.
No.
Listen, I got you right there.
Yo, Travis with this. Nah.
It's dangerous out there. Travis needs this.
Nah, Travis.
Anyways, moving on. Let's go. Palace Summer 2025 lookbook, y'all.
Okay.
You know what I mean, let's get into it. And please, reminder, Lani, we're looking at this with people. So
okay.
Sometimes we get into the lookbooks and you be on page 14 in 1 minute. You know what I mean? Let's move through this smoothly. If something calls you, speak. You know what I mean? And then we can talk.
Damn, this T-shirt.
Okay, see, like, how did you get to the T-shirt already? Okay,
this model,
what's wrong with him?
I don't know.
You having a bad day as far as inclusion goes.
He just stiff. Like his back is just.
I thought you was gonna talk about his double chin. Nah, you know what I mean? Because there's nothing wrong with that.
I wouldn't do that. You feel me? But he's just stiff. You feel me? Like he's.
You know what I do appreciate? He's a different looking guy. You know what I mean?
I guess it's inclusion.
Yeah, right? For sure. It's important to have different kinds of people in the shit. You know what I mean? I'm sure these people are kind of popping, no lie, because of how they look.
Probably from the other side. Okay, yeah. He got some confidence in the next like two. Yeah,
I'm kind of jacking that.
The confidence, the confidence. I like. That's where it's at. He got in his bag.
Hold on. That's the Jim Carrey right there.
Yeah, the Ace Ventura.
That's a good one right there.
Ace Ventura.
I'm liking the Ace Ventura. That's a good one. Right
Ooh, this jacket on the next slide with is a mesh jacket. Interesting. Summer vibes for real. It's for like because you know what?
Ooh,
you know what? Like in the summer, you're going to see people wearing their fall clothes. In the summer, this is for that guy.
Yo, this is for you who can't give up the fucking fall fits.
Yeah.
Here you go. We got something for you, buddy.
Yeah. Ooh,
Jesus.
next slide. Oh, I like both of these items. The Palace cream jacket with the black collar. Nice.
I'm not mad at that.
And then this little mechanic work shirt.
It's like like a work camper, if you will.
Yeah. Well, the hat too, hat cute. I wonder if that's a new era though.
No, it's not. Sure.
Got the Gore-Tex. It got the Gore-Tex on it. Gore-Tex-y.
All right.
Okay. This collection's not looking too bad. Ooh, I
hate this shit.
The jersey, you not fucking with it?
I hate this fucking style. It's just like I thought we left this shit in like 2013, but I guess it's back.
Dead. The shorts are trash, but the jersey I like.
This shit is ass.
Oh no, I didn't even peep I like the graphic without the
This shit is cool though. I'm not gonna lie. The next slide's fire.
The tangerine type of
I like both
creamsicle.
Of these shits. Even the base, it's like a slim baseball jersey, which is kind of interesting look.
Ooh, this is my style right here. The pink, is that velour?
Oh, son started stunting on you. Once you said he ain't have the swag, he said bet, bro.
He got dramatically better. You feel me? Drastically better. Yeah, the first one he was just looking stiff. Then he got in his bag. I love it.
I feel like, who is this? Is this Salma Hayek or Mary? Like, what are we doing here? I don't know.
It looks like a Final Fantasy character.
It's like AI made Mary.
Yeah. Oh, this corduroy Diddy Bop is.
I like the little LA on the you know what I mean, middle. That's it. That's a nice little touch right there.
Okay.
If you was from LA, that'd be hard.
That's cool.
Okay. A little mesh tank top. Come on, that's your culture.
That's what we grew up on, but you know, I would never, not in 2025. Not Listen, me. Well, maybe because I don't know. Maybe I don't even think if I was.
I never forget where I came from, gang. I just put the Puerto Rico mesh tank top on like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hell yeah, it's on the ground.
Maybe because I'm a fat man, because I don't be wearing vests and shit like that.
I'm not a slim man no more. You know what I mean? But I'm throwing it on. Throwing it on.
Interesting.
Yeah, a little tank top. It is what it is. I feel more comfy in a tank top now, if anything. You know?
Yeah?
I know, yeah, because I got a little more meat on my bones. You know what I mean? It's like, I think skinny people feel not the same, but they feel like the opposite end of the spectrum that bigger people do. You know what I mean? Like, they feel self-conscious because they're too small. You know what I mean? Like, and so, like, you got chicken arms, you throw the fucking tank top on. It's not really busting like that, bro.
I don't know.
Like, a big man in a jersey looks much better than a skinny man in a jersey. You know what I mean? Like, back in the day, a big man fill out the jersey for real. You know what I mean?
I can't even really agree with that because you know what? In this day and age, all the skinny people wearing the big clothes.
Well, yeah, that's another thing.
All the skinny people wearing the big clothes.
All right, I think we got pretty much towards the end.
Nah, this actually good. This actually... I'm gonna be the guy, but comparing this to Supreme shit, we ain't even because we already in Supreme Spring collection.
Their shit was ass though. We definitely looked at it.
Yeah. All right, okay. They got some. All right, Palace got some shit as usual, but you know what's crazy? I have no Palace items in my closet at all.
I don't think I do either, honestly. I gotta think. Maybe
I gotta actually. I'm gonna challenge myself. I'm gonna challenge myself to buy some Palace shit this year.
There you go. You know
because why not? Why not? I gotta. Yeah, we
diversify your bonds.
Facts. Well, I'm gonna try that.
All right, there you go.
All right. Yeah.
That's Palace Summer 2025 lookbook. All right, let's get to the shits, man. Let's go worst piece of the weekend. You know what it is, man. You know what it is. We are from New York City, and we don't do this shit. Who let this shit? Who let the fucking dogs out on this one, brother? You know what I mean? Who the fuck was in the office and said, you know what? All these white people wearing these fucked up Air Force Ones. What if we just sold them fucked up to begin with? And then as you wore them, instead of them getting fucked up, they got new. That's a real thing, bro. This is really happening. You know what I mean? This is real life. Nike is selling you the dirty triple white. You know what I mean? That starts out as a scuffed up, nasty looking Air Force One in all white. And as you wear over time, reveals a beautiful, smooth layer underneath. Lani, talk to me. Thoughts.
How does that even work? The more you wear it, the whiter it gets. Like what wizardry is going on in Nike? Like, honestly, cool concept, right? If that was truthful, because if that was the case, do a video or something like that, you know? Like, I'm not gonna lie, Nikes, they're known for doing shoes that, you know, got some type of like underlay. Like, we've seen this shit a million times, you feel me? But this time, I just don't fucking see it. Like, honestly, my conspiracy theory is that we're just pre-packaging all the returns that come back to the outlet in the stores, and we sending them back out. You feel me? Like them, you know, the quarterly ratings or readings, whatever, the financials been low. So we just, you know, it's like in The Wire. You feel me? When the work was bad, we just put in a new name. You feel me? They on a string a bell right now.
Put yellow tops on it.
Yeah, you feel me? That's what they doing. They on a string a bell right now. They're like, yo, what's the different? And the CEO's like, they not different. We just put a brand new name on them. You feel me? Because really think about, how does this shoe get whiter?
I don't know. That's
like, how?
I didn't even get that far, bro. Like, I'm still trying to figure out how this shit got like through the office into real life, and then I'm trying to figure out who's the market for this and who's actually going to buy this. Because I know with y'all funky asses, you always sell some stupid shit like this out. I know it. I just know this shit is gonna sell out. So I'm trying to figure out who's the market for this. Who am I going to see wearing these? You know what I mean? And what's going on? Like, how did this even come to be? I don't even get to the point of the science of it and if it works or not. Like, because I'm sure somebody is going to buy these, whether it be like Mayo or some stupid motherfucker. Not that Mayor's a stupid motherfucker, but you know what I mean? There's a bunch of stupid motherfuckers that are going to buy these for no reason. And I will appreciate it though, because Mayor's the kind of motherfucker that will buy this shit, not care about it, but buy it just to show you what it looked like underneath. And he'll like cut the shit up and make it, you know what I mean? Like, so somebody's gonna do it for content, you know what I mean? And show you what it looks like. And then we'll get the whole full scope of it. But in all, the real stupid motherfuckers are the people that let this shit come to be. Because how is this a thing? Like, who decided that this was fire? Like, cause where? Like where? You know what I mean? Portland is so far from New York. But there's got to be somebody from New York in Portland. And if you're there, you're responsible. You did fucking horrible. This is a stain on your name. You know what I mean? Like, what is going on here?
Well, also to piggyback off that, there's a triple black colorway also. So there's dirty triple white and triple black.
Yeah, but I assume that
exclusively on May 7th.
I assume that since the triple black doesn't have dirty in the name, there's not going to be like a dirty black Air Force One. It's just going to be like a black Air Force One that probably reveals something else black. I don't know, like baby patent leather. I don't know.
You know, I'm noticing with Nike, they're on some like...
What if it was patent leather underneath? Like all white patent leather?
Nah, on this white shoe?
Yeah.
Nah, we'd see it. Like that, nah. Because honestly, I already seen a video where somebody was cleaning the shoe. Like they had a dirty pair of Air Force Ones and these Air Force Ones. They cleaned them, sanded them down, like, and it was still dirty. But they were saying like Nike said that you really have to wear them to make them whiter. But like, whatever, man.
Maybe it's like a technology where like the sun interacts with the shoe and makes it whiter. That makes sense.
Listen, man, the tariffs are out there. They're just reworking the work, man.
Yeah, I guess. All right, moving on. That was the worst piece of the week. That is the Nike dirty triple white. I can't even believe that's a real name of a shoe. All right, anyways, moving on. Let's get to the hats, man. Let's go hat release of the week. And we are taking it to the Bay Area. I mean, we're going to go Rushmore, Prociety, cookies. You know what I mean? Trifecta of a collaboration, if you will. You know what I mean? Like, I thought it was so cool to see Cookies actually like repost this. You know what I mean? And just let everybody know that there's going to be hats at Cookies.
That's fine.
I wonder like what that's going to do to the average cookie customers like experience that day. You know what I mean? Like, imagine that's the day that you ran out of weed, Lani. You know what I mean? And it's like, damn, I gotta go pick to my local Cookies to pick up my favorite strain of cereal milk, let's say. You know what I mean? Like, let's say cereal milk is like your favorite thing to smoke, right? Mm-hmm. And it's like, yo, I pick up my cereal milk every Saturday at my Cookies in San Francisco. You know what I mean? And so you're driving to Cookies at San Francisco at like noon on Saturday, and you see a line down the block and around the corner, and they're telling you, like, there got to be like a different line to buy weed, right? Like, yo, if you buying weed, just come in on this side, and like we'll take care of the weed customers or something. Because there ain't no way the Rushmore about to shut down the entire cookie store. That would be crazy. I'm not gonna hold you just for hats. You know what I mean? Tough. That's a dream. It's a vision. You know what I mean? Like, but nonetheless, just dope to see collaborations outside of the hat community. You know what I mean? With other brands. And you know, a lot of people in the hat community like to smoke some weed, so it works. You know what I mean? It's a correlation, I guess. You know what I mean? But yeah, Rushmore, Cookies, fitted in function. You know what I mean? You have, I believe, 10 crowns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 crowns, 2 from each member. I want to say that there's 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. Oakland Athletics and 5 San Francisco Giants. You know what I mean? Each one made one of each team. And yeah, let's talk about the hats, man. We got Bearded Goose. He came through with I hope that he got the names of these hats. Damn, I don't really be knowing all the names of the hats. I'm not gonna hold you. I know the San Francisco is, I think it's called the First at Bat. I don't know what the A's is called. Not gonna hold you, but it looks like does that look navy tonal to you, or is that like, looks like a navy tonal, right?
Yeah, you got the videos of each one.
Oh shit, I didn't even realize. All right, my fault.
Yeah, you got videos of each one. So off the bat for me, this white San Fran, this patch with the blue metallic on the inside.
Well, that's the iris.
That's the iris in there.
Yes,
you know how that should crazy.
Be changing up colors depending on where it's at.
Yeah, this may be the one. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know who did this.
That's Goose.
Yeah, Goose. Shout out to Goose. Yeah, so he 2 for 2 because even the navy crown got the pearl in it too. Damn. Goose, you may be my favorite so far.
Yeah, I'm still stuck on the candlestick patch. Honestly, that patch might be the best patch out the bunch in this pack for sure. Mm-hmm. Like the way when the iris hits right, bro, like this should just be busting all crazy. It's nasty. Something about the California iris. You know what I mean? Y'all California stores be getting some good ass iris. I'm not gonna hold you. But yeah, and then you got the A's, which I'm not sure what the name of this is.
It's just a good crown.
Yeah, just some calm shit. You know what I mean? Nothing
that's
crazy.
A good everyday type shit. If I was from the Bay, I'd wear that shit.
I do fucking hate the white buttons. I wish we would kill the light color buttons.
Nah, white ash.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
Oh, that's the white ash. You see, you know the name of the hat. You didn't even know you knew the name of the hat. And you knew the name of the hat. You know what I mean? That's the white ash A's.
You feel me?
Okay. That makes more sense now. I'm not mad at that.
Then shout out. Looks like Nadi's next. Okay, San Fran.
Got the rugby part 85. You know what I mean? Like,
the patch. I'm not gonna lie. He did his thing on the patch. You feel me? More great patchwork. This shit nice with the train. Yeah, I'm digging that a lot.
Another rugby, you can't really go wrong. You know what I mean? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? Going back to the well. This one though, the next one, honestly, this is my favorite hat in the pack for sure. Yeah, I almost forgot this shit was in here. This is my favorite hat in the pack for sure. I just like a little freakiness these days in like this day and time. These days, I forget what phrase I was even going for, but these days, I just love a little freakiness in my crowns, bro. And so just like the pink rouge with like the brown, you know what I mean, with the red button, with the freaky little patch with the green, you know what I mean? Like I just love this color combo. It's just a really nice hat. He took a risk and it worked. And I love it. You know what I mean? I love to see Rushmore take a risk because more often than not, it's probably going to bust. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it go a little left, but like more often than not, if they take a risk, it's gonna bust. So like this one right here, it's just like it's a completely different crown. It feels like its own thing, something I've never seen from Rushmore, and I really do appreciate that. You know what I mean? It's a little freaky, but definitely my speed. I like this shit right here. Then you got then it's tab. You know what I mean? You got the Metallica, I believe this one is called, San Francisco Giants. You know what I mean? Which
black crown, 1984 All-Star Game patch. Yeah. Okay. That's okay. I see the working.
I'm saying like this is the one thing about this crown that I think is interesting is the black metallic on this crown really looks like black metallic. You know what I mean? You know, sometimes you get this black metallic pearl and it looks kind of like grayish. Like you can't really distinguish it from the metallic pewter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm talking about, right? Like sometimes it's like almost like a
I think because of the way it's layered with the other colorways, it has no other choice but to shine.
I don't know what it is about this specific metallic black, but it just looks like a darker black for some reason. Maybe like the factory came from, just that metallic black they had that day was a little bit of a darker color, but it really does look like metallic black and not metallic black pearl, and I like that. You know what I mean? That's one thing that brings this crown. Besides that, it's pretty calm, nothing crazy, but I do enjoy that feature of it. Then moving on, we got the Rushmore Ricky Part 2. This one I'm not too crazy about, to be honest. I like the patch, but overall, this was I do appreciate the freakiness a little bit. You know what I mean? It is a little bit more freaky, but I don't know that it really landed for me as well.
No, I actually like this. I think the green may be my favorite part on the A's.
Yeah.
But I wish there was more green incorporated in the patch. Okay. I'm saying with the red it looked good. Maybe if the Ricky was in green too, or like I don't know. I just for some reason I just wish I had more green in it. But I like this. I like this crown.
Okay, I'm mad at that. All right, and then continuing on, we got Saucy with the cereal milk. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it got cereal milk, like the baggie and the patch, if you will. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is nice. Like this color combo. Off-white with the purple, blurple, if you will. I'm not sure what color this is exactly, but yeah, really nice color on the top brim and the
and that makes sense for cookies. Doing a cereal milk for cookies, like it just makes sense.
That's one thing I will say, Saucy, the one motherfucker that was like, you know what? Let me throw a little spice into this and actually do something for the brand. You know what I mean? And that's appreciated. You know what I mean? That will be the cookies hat that actually came out at Cookies. You know what I mean? So that's appreciated for sure. I love when there's a little spin on the hook. And so like that in itself, yeah. I'm not going to hold you that shit. When you hit that mic right there, that just reminded me that when I, like just a quick interjection, when I did my unboxing for the BBC shit.
You need a charger.
Yeah, I know. When I did my unboxing for the BBC shit, fucking, bro, I hit this microphone so many times I had to make mad cuts in the video to take out the microphone bumps because it was actually unlistenable. Crazy. So, yeah, crazy. Anyways, moving on. Saucy with the A's. I got it, bro. I got a charger right here.
Okay.
I was just trying to get to the next part of the topic. But yeah, Saucy with the A's. This is calm. Nothing wrong with this. Little Everest on the... Is this Everest green? I forget what this color green is called. But yeah, I think it's Everest with the navy red button. You know what I mean? Calm. Nice crown. You know what I mean? One of my faves in the jump. I mean, something a little different for sure. You don't see a lot of Everest crowns out there. So definitely a nice little hit. San Fran Sneaker Fiend Day. You know what I mean?
Because basically cookies themed with the blues.
Okay, yeah, you know what I mean? So that, okay, so I retract my statement. Sneaker Fiend Day and Saucy, the two potheads in the group, came through right. You know what I mean? Like, they knew what they was doing.
But the blue that she used, it looked like a denim. Like, it looked like...
kind of indigo-ish, for sure. Yeah.
Looking like facts, like jeans.
Yeah, this is cool. I wish I would have had a little bit more color in the side patch, but I'm not mad at it. It's a nice ground. Then you got the A's. This is, I believe, Day in the Bay. Shit, I want to say 7 or 8 at this point. But yeah, brown crown with the black. This is calm. I'm not mad at this.
Okay,
pretty cool. Overall,
it's like a cigarello.
Yeah, overall, pretty cool drop. Not mad at this. You know what I mean? Nice 10 crowns. And yeah, just happy to see the hat community moving and maneuvering around and interlocking and finding, you know what I mean, different ways to communicate and meet each other in different grounds in different states, you know what I mean, crossing state lines. That's a beautiful thing, you know what I mean? We got to continue to take this thing cross state lines so that we can make the work, if you will, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's Rushmore, that's Prociety, that is Cookies, that is Fitted in Function this weekend. All right, hat release of the week. Moving on, let's go SHOULDABEENA, and we'll take it to New Era Cap. Oh, I forgot my cup again. Should've been the gray, should've been the green, huh? Should've been the gray, should've been the green, huh? Should've been the gray, should've been the green, huh? Should've been the gray, should've been the green, but it wasn't. But it wasn't. All right. And we're taking it to New Era Cap for this one. Cinco de Mayo collection. And this just should have been thought through a little bit better. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Cinco de Mayo, Mexican flag, red, white, and green. You think it's a layup. You know what I mean? But come on. I feel like the people of Mexico have bought so many hats over these years, especially the last 5 years. Like, come on. If you take the Mexicans and their hat buying away from New Era, what would you guys even be? Who would you be? You know what I mean? So I feel like they deserve a little bit of oomph when you make products directly for them, because they're passionate people and they love their country. So they deserve to have something that represents their country in a beautiful way. And this just feels so fucking lazy. I don't know. It's white and green. You know what I mean? Like, it's got some red in there. The green eyelets are fucking horrible. Like, I just don't understand what was going on here. I don't get it. You know what I mean? Like, I think we could have done a lot more.
You don't like the color scheme of it?
It's not that I don't like the color scheme. It's just lazy. You know what I mean? It's like, it's the same thing that we got into last year, or this year rather, with the Valentine's Day hats. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, we've been doing this shit for mad years. Like, you just can't keep doing the same shit over and over and over again. Like, you gotta try something different. And so, like, there's different ways to incorporate other things. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen, there's so many different ways to incorporate a pack with Mexican culture. Like, you just look at the Prociety pack we covered last week. You know what I mean? And it's like, were there some red, white, and green in those crowns? For sure. Absolutely. You know what I mean? But they used some other colors to tell the stories. And, you know what I mean? Bring through the real culture of Mexicans. So, yeah, that's it for me. You know what I mean? It's just like, just do a little bit better. You know what I mean? Just try a little bit harder. You know what I mean? That's all.
I think I'm reading the comments, and honestly, the people in the comments are making a lot of sense. They didn't do the teams that they should have. Like, there's no Texas, no Angels,
bruv.
Right? Is there LA? Oh, there's a LA.
There's no Giants.
Yeah, you know, some of those cities needed inclusion. Because we could have done without. Well, nah, you needed the Sox. Could have done without a Detroit. You could have done without an Atlanta. You could have done without a...
No, Chicago is kind of crazy, too, no lie.
There's a Chicago... well, Sox, but...
Okay, yeah, there is a Chicago.
But no
Sox.
Cubs, you feel me? I seen that. So, you know what? They lacking on the teams. You feel me? Because I get it with lids. Like, we're not going to get as much... Like, with them, it's just basic color scheme, and then, you feel me? Like, copy and paste, right? So, it's like, cool. Y'all going to do that, but at least get the right cities. You feel me? Like, this is where it's really about the market research into... If y'all, you know, y'all gonna sell units, but making sure y'all selling in units in the right places.
Facts. Because
we seen when Mexico came out on the scene with those crowns last year. What was it, last year or the year before?
Yeah.
they was going crazy, like market up, like it really opened people's eyes to how many hats the Mexican community really be buying. So like you got to make sure you following up and you feeding the right cities, you know. So
facts.
It's like, yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. All right, that's the shouldabeena. That is New Era Cap and Cinco de Mayo. Continuing on. Let's get to sleeper of the week. You know what I mean? We'll take it to home game, and we'll go Francolifeboring and Mitch Highlark. You know what I mean? They got the 2-pack drop in. You know what I mean? Got the Mitch Highlark Bird 2.0, and you got the Concrete Jungle Yankee. You know what I mean? Now, we talked a little bit about these last week, but yeah, I think this Concrete Jungle Yankee is going to come home for me for sure. You know what I mean? This might definitely be a cop for me. And in general, I think this is a great little 2-pack right here. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with this. We talked about how much we love this little leather squatchy. You know what I mean? That's
both crowns have it or just the one?
No, I think it's just the brown.
Okay,
joint with the leather
Orioles,
squatchy. Yeah, you know what I mean? Just grown man crowns right here. So shouts to Franco, shouts to Mitch. I think this is gonna be a dope little drop. You know what I mean? And definitely don't sleep, y'all, because if you sleep for a second, you might miss it all. You know what I mean? That's how it works with home game. Some of y'all be thinking it's lit. You know what I mean? You sleep for 1 second, them hats is gone. Yeah. You know what I mean? Them shits be disappearing off the site, never to be seen again. So just do right when you need to do right. You know what I mean? And that's that on that. That's
at some point, I'm not going to lie, there got to be somebody setting alarms for like 2 p.m. Saturday home game every week.
I'm saying, right? It's just nasty. All right, yeah, I fucked up on my pickups and did not bring them, so we'll move past that for this week, and we'll go straight from reviews to previews. Let's jump through, you know what I mean? We'll start off with something that John Jay's been teasing for quite some time now, and now he's finally got like a full tease out. Pause. We got this distressed, patched up, uncovering pattern Yankee. You know what I mean?
It's like you sent a hat in the mail with no fucking pack, no protectant, no nothing, and it just made it to me.
Talk to me, Lani. How are we feeling about this? Because I mean, I know you can see it, but under certain rips, like there is an entire pattern underneath this of a hat. You know what I mean? That like I guess depending on how you decide to distress it, you can reveal as much or as little of it as you want to.
So we got an adhesive patch. Right, Yankees script on the side, and it looks like I'm not sure what patches are. They all World Series patches?
Yeah, it looks like it.
All the World Series patches on the undervisor, which I don't think I've ever really seen that before.
No, this pattern looks pretty brand new to me.
Looks custom. I'm saying really the crown is well naturally, you got your Myfitteds community that they're gonna go crazy for this. But then I'm more inspired at like what led John Jay to create this, because it's just crazy. Like this is a crazy follow up from the first hat that we saw, which was like the same material. You feel me? Like a hat, like it's like it almost makes me wonder why he didn't sell them together. You feel me? I feel like it would be a bigger moment that way. But and then this also says pre-production models sewn, so it looks like this isn't even really the final version.
Interesting. You know what's crazy too is that as you like I look at this picture on the inside of the crown right here, you can see the pattern from like all over on the side. So it's not actually on the 2 front panels. It looks like it's just on. Maybe I'm bugging. Do you see any of the 2 front panels ripped with it? Oh yeah, it is on the 2 front panels too. So it's probably all over print. But yeah, you can kind of see the pattern leaking through a little bit right here. Yeah, this is a interesting fucking hat. I don't know. Like I don't dislike this. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Like I don't know. It's a lot going on right here. You know what I mean? Definitely a collector's item. I would love to see what this shit looks like stripped. Pause. You know what I mean? Like with like the actual pattern, just like the whole shit. Obviously that would then compromise your patch and fucking your little Velcro situation. But yeah, I don't know. This is so interesting to me. I mean, shouts to pushing the boundaries and creativity. Like you said, I don't even know how he came up with this shit, to be honest. So this is interesting to me.
Gotta be something personal.
I think it's pretty dope though. Yeah. So that's I don't know what to call this. The distressed Yankee, I guess, part 2 from Russ at Sunset, John Jay. Continuing on the John Jay hits, we'll go John Jay flight jacket hat. You know what I mean? He's been going kind of crazy with the what is it that he calls it? The Elite Series. You know what I mean? The Myfitteds Elite Series. So you got a flight jacket inspired crown right here. You know what I mean? With the tackle twilled patches, with the flight jacket, like a diamond, like pattern stitched across the crown with a little functional stash pocket with a pull tab with a quilted embroidery on the crown. You got nylon construction. Talk to me. How are you feeling about this, Lani?
I'm saying this definitely not my cup of tea, but it's so crazy to me. Like the comments, people are so hyped up about this hat. Like people really want this shit, and it's so crazy to me because like it's just it's crazy absurd. Like it got a lot of features on it, but still it's just regular to me. Like this just look like it gives me just Fordham Road vibes. You feel me? Like you going shopping, you putting a fit together. Like you feel me? You looking like for some shit. Like I guess it makes sense, but it's just like it's crazy. Like people really want this hat. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
ready for you? You'd cop? Well, yeah.
I probably wouldn't cop this, but I am not mad at it though. I see the craftsmanship, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, no, it's this shit different. It's different, boy,
for sure. All right, moving on. Let's keep it moving. We'll take it to regular old Ty, and we got him this week, y'all. You know what I mean? I reposted this shit, so it ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? He can't take this shit down on us. You know what I mean? Shouts to regular old Ty. He's a very sneaky individual when it comes to these hat drops. And this week he's got another one coming. You know what I mean? We go Muddy Waters inspired cups right here. You know what I mean? First of its kind with this front logo. You got the cub playing the guitar. You know what I mean? You got a baby blue top crown. You got like a peanut on the top visor, black button. You know what I mean? A little bit of copper and metallic pewter, it looks like, on the front logo.
Yeah, definitely.
Chicago on the side patch. Just some real little small little hint. Nice little batterman on the back, gray bottom, black gutter. Talk to me. How you feeling about this, Lani?
I like this crown a lot, and shout out to Todd putting. Well, is it this? Is he debuting this new logo? Because
it's first time I've seen it. Yeah, for sure.
Right? So I really like how he incorporated it with the hook. That's a good crown. Definitely a good crown.
Yeah, I mean, overall, just a super clean grown man crown. Same shit you always expect from Ty. Nothing too off the beaten path. You know what I mean? Just some real nice colors that complement each other well, and a nice clean hook as well. You know what I mean? So yeah, I love this logo though. I'm excited to see how people play with it and what they kind of do with it, because there's some shit. You know what I mean? Just don't go around making no more Kanye hats. You know what I mean? Pack that shit up, y'all.
Oh my God, please don't.
Keep it to a minimum.
Please don't.
That's
do it. Don't do it.
Thank God I didn't do none of them shits. Anyways, moving on. That is regular old Ty. That's the Muddy Waters cups. You know what I mean? That shit's probably gone by now. Moving on. Let's go play-by-play Ray and Aunt Pagan. You know what I mean? Or Pagan, rather. Aunt Pagan. You know what I mean? They back again. The duo is back. This time with the Unk Yankees. You know what I mean? Shouts to them embracing their Unk status, because those are two Unk-ass motherfuckers. I'm not going to hold you. Right here, you got the New York Yankees with the real old school front logo. I'm not going to hold you. I don't even know what era this front logo is, but it's tough, though. You know what I mean? You got navy crown.
It's 1905.
There you go. Navy crown, gray top visor. You know what I mean? You got blue, like a royal blue button. You know what I mean? 1905 Yankee front logo, 99 World Series side patch. Nice combination right here. You know what I mean? What's this, a gray? Green bottom. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I really like this hat. I want this hat. I'm gonna lie.
This shit clean for sure.
Facts. Shout out to them. And it's so funny because in the caption it says, "Unk, the only one who'll give you life advice while wearing socks with sandals and a Bluetooth earpiece from 2008. I don't do none of that."
Nah, I'm not gonna hold
that's
you.
Funny because that's Ray. Yeah. That's Ray speaking.
Yeah, for real. Nah, this is super clean. I'm not mad at this at all. You know what I mean? Very nice crown. That's the Unk Yankee right there. Shouts to play-by-play Ray and Aunt Pagan. You know what I mean? Like, moving on, keeping it going.
Okay, haven't seen nothing from Miss Beyonce in a while. That's a good little ting right here.
Yeah, we got the Beyonce, you know what I mean, Rangers. The Beyonce Rangers, that sounds nice. Has a nice ring to it. We got the Big Shot Becky right here, you know what I mean? Like, this is a obviously a New York Liberty hook, you know what I mean? Like, a play on their, I want to say, probably not their first jerseys, but like one of their first alternate jerseys, which is the royal blue jersey, you know what I mean, with the like with the teal and like the orange, you know what I mean, almost like Knicks-esque, but had a little bit of Statue of Liberty vibes as well. I'd actually like to see that colorway come back on some Knicks shit, you know what I mean, if if Ronnie's listening, you know what I mean? Next year.
Throwback Liberty jerseys?
Yeah, like throwback Liberty, like colorway. Like just like basically like Knicks colorway, but just throw a little bit of the Statue of Liberty, like teal in there. Okay. I feel like it'd be a cool little vibe. A little copper as well in there.
Facts.
Nice little.
Yeah, now this patch is fire too. Patch, front logo.
Yeah, calm situation. This is a really nice crown right here. Yeah, can't be mad at this. I definitely need this for the Barclays this summer. You know what I mean? I'm definitely popping out to a few Liberty games. This is finals bound for sure. You know what I mean? We need that. So yeah, nothing wrong with this right here. Nice calm Liberty, you know what I mean? Inspired joint, you know what I mean? Yeah, just when a hook makes sense, it makes sense. So shouts to Big Shot Becky, shouts to Riance. That's the Riance Rangers. Moving on. That dropped at Hat Dreams, by the way. Let's go to New Era, and this is something nostalgic for me. I'm not gonna hold you. I want to see your thoughts on this because this gave me like back in the day. You know what I mean? Like, how are we feeling about the kanji collection? You know what I mean? Talk to me. We got I want to say Japanese letters. I don't know.
I'm saying I think that's what it came. Yeah, I don't know. Could be, could not be. Don't get mad at me if I don't know. But yeah, it's kanji Japanese. Yeah, okay, so yeah, Japanese letters, you know what I mean, on the front logo, you know what I mean, team color crowns. Maybe it's to say each team in Japanese.
No shit, Sherlock, that's obviously what it is. I just didn't know what language it was. But yeah, so you got the team color crowns right here, you know what I mean, some two-tone, some tonals. You got the Japanese letters on the front to symbolize the front logo of each team, and then you have the actual front logo on the side patch for each team. Talk to me, like, how you feeling about this pack? Is this nostalgic for you?
Definitely nostalgic. I would say with this, Lids is actually like ahead of the curve. You feel me? I feel like we be seeing like little shit like this like sprinkled around. So to see them do it is actually good. You know, I clap for them. Shout out to y'all, Lids. They good. Facts.
A little clap. Yeah, these are fire. I'm not gonna hold you. I definitely am interested in a Yankee. For sure, you know what I mean? Can't go wrong with anytime you can get like a different flavor on a Yankee. I mean, this plays to team collectors. So if any one of these are your team, you know what I mean? Like, then why not? You know what I mean? Who wouldn't want to have this? Especially if you were Japanese, even better. If not, I mean, just a piece of culture. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely want to grab up the Yankee on this one. Hopefully that comes home for your boy. Not gonna hold you. I might need to do that. But yeah, that's the kanji collection. I hope I'm saying that right. Kanji collection. You know what I mean? That is Lids. I was going to say Lids hat drop, but it's actually just Lids. You know what I mean? Moving on. Let's continue. We're rolling through the previews. We got 2 more Ronnie previews. You know what I mean? We got the Ronnie Astros and another Ronnie Dodgers. You know what I mean? So first, let's go with the Astros. This one, another freaky crown right here. You know what I mean? You got the fucking, I don't know if this
stone.
Is like, yeah, I was about to say, is it stone? Yeah, it looks kind of stonish with the like dark gray suede. You know what I mean? Brim with the brown button. You know what I mean? You got the Stros logo on the front. You got 35 great years side patch. Ronnie Batterman. Looks like an icy right here. I think this is icy suede brim too, no? Or just icy UV regular. Yeah, based on the Travis PlayStations. Talk to me. How you feeling about this one, Lani?
I really like this crown. I really do like this crown. I guess the materials, this logo, the Stros. Dare I say, this is the first time I see this shit?
I wouldn't say that.
Like, when did they do this? When did they do this? When did they take the A off?
There are so many Astros logos at this point in time. It's kind of getting out of hand. I'm not going to hold you. They have a embarrassment of wealth when it comes to logos.
Yeah, this shit fire. I would love to see this like be used again. But this one I actually like. I may actually reach out for this. I'm not going to lie.
Heard you.
Facts.
Yeah, very clean crown right here. Just something different. And I love, sometimes Ronnie goes too crazy and he misses, and sometimes he goes too crazy and he lands just right where he's supposed to. And I think,
oh, and they got the icy bottom too. Yeah, nah, this freaky for real. I like this.
Facts. All right. And then continuing on the Ronnie tip, you know what I mean? Like, this one, I'm not going to lie to you, Ronnie. I feel like we could have renamed this joint. You know what I mean? Like, the timing is a little bit off. You know what I mean?
Lucky me, I see ghosts.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I would have probably, you know what I mean? I would have probably renamed this one, but it's all right. You know
Wait, why?
Because it's connected to, you know what I mean? Kane, if you will. I don't want to say his actual name, and I don't want to associate, you know what I mean? The joint with the joint, but you know what I mean?
Oh, I was thinking Cuddy.
Yeah, but isn't it a Cuddy and this guy album?
Oh, I don't know. I
think it's a Cuddy and him album. It's a
I don't know. I didn't even think. Honestly, I don't even think of that guy. But
I mean, just a bad time.
But this a good crown. This a good crown though.
It's clean. I'm not mad at this.
I like this. This is a good, yeah.
I wish we had a little bit more contrast in the front logo, but overall, it's pretty nice. I'm mad at it. Like the side patch.
Yeah, this shit fire. Damn. All right.
Yeah. It's not like fucking blowing me away or anything, but it's alright.
It's got a nice little pack shaping up.
Regular. All right. Continuing on, 2 more things before we get out of here. We go Texas Fitteds and Hat Dreams. We have a little Astros action going on here. You know what I mean? With the you got the green on brown, kind of Beef and Brock vibes, if you will. You know what I mean? With the Houston H star and the World Series side patch. How you feeling about this one?
This is actually really nice. Yeah, it's a good crown. Giving Tommy vibes or something like that.
For sure. I mean, yeah, my only thing I would say is I probably wish this crown would have came out like in the fall time, maybe. But besides that, very, very clean crown. Super dope. Yeah, I like the way this shit hits, for sure. This is a really nice one. So yeah, shouts to TX Fitteds. Always got some good shit going on over there. And then last but not least, we'll go 215 shooter USA Cap King. Yeah, I mean, they dropped the team color pack. You know what I mean? How you feeling about this collection right here?
I really like that collection. I was really digging the Yankee. Yankee and Phillies for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, something simple. Just a little bit of a different vibe. You know what I mean? To some of these joints, a little bit of a different flair to some team color hats. Some shit you could wear to the stadium. You know what I mean? Like, so, yeah, the Phillies definitely really nice. Definitely like the way that one came out. The red Philly specifically. And the Yankee, for sure. Definitely a nice Yankee right here. Not mad at this pack at all. Nothing wrong with this. 215 shooter. Still shooting this year, you know what I mean? Another good collection. Team color collection dropped this week at USA Cap King. And that's it for us, y'all. That's the end of that. You know what I mean? I told Lani he would be good and he'd get to where he needed to go and leave at the right time. And he's gonna do it. You know what I mean? Because I'm a man of my word. And I told y'all it was the power hour, and it was the power hour. You know what I mean? That was the Off the Dome power hour. I hope you enjoyed that. You know what I mean? Because we did. It was a fun time having fun with you guys. Lani, do you have anything that you want to leave these people with? I'm going to save comment time till next week because we'll have a few episodes to go through. We'll have like 2 or 3. So make sure you get these comments in before Lani talks. Make sure you like and comment on this. If you have not subscribed yet, make sure you're subscribing to the channel. We are just less than 200 subscribers away from 500. And 500 is when we can start making a little bit of chicken. And right now we broke, y'all. We broke. We need this chicken.
Well, not even that. That's just when we get the incentive to want to do more content. Like we want to do more content?
No.
What you mean?
No. That is when we get this chicken, y'all. And we need to get this chicken. The content's going to come regardless. Whether it's going to come. The content's going to be
once
happening.
We reach 500,
stay tuned for the content.
Because we want more people watching. We want, we trying to grow the channel for real. So once we have 500 for real, it's like, that's when it's like really like, we already want to do.
That's what Lani's telling you.
We already want to do a lot of things. We're talking about a lot of things. But once we at that 500 mark, that's when it's just like the battery is installed in the back all the way.
I got the battery in my back right now.
Rechargeable batteries. You feel me?
This
Fresh
is
out
Lani
the freezer.
Speaking for himself. I do not agree. You know
okay.
I mean? Like the battery is in my back currently. You need to subscribe right now because the content is going to be out next week and the week after that and the week after that. So if you are missing it, that's on you. You know what I mean? If you don't subscribe, then you're not going to be up on the shits. Right. And then when shit happens, when releases happen, and when early access is given on the channel, you're going to miss it. You know what I mean? So don't do bad, do good. You know what I mean? Or the FOMO will happen.
That's a good way to end it right there. I like that.
Yeah. All right. That's it. We out of here. Fuck you guys.